just bring the mic again?
Yeah.
Welcome, dear listeners, to the Dink and Around podcast, where the only thing we're birthing is laughter. I'm your host, Jeff.
And I'm your better host, Becky. We're here to show that life after parenting still holds plenty of excitement, laughter, and some questionable financial decisions.
So open up that bar tab, and let's roll those intro tunes.
Dinking around, it's Jeff and Becky just dinking around.
I forgot how nice that sounds.
That's because I've been mixing it up with all the other ones. I want to do a Christmassy themed one, though.
For our Christmas special, we could do that.
Yeah, or maybe just for the month. I'll probably just throw some jingle bells in the background or something. Yeah. So I guess we'll start. Well, this one I thought we'd call the 10 Minutes of Fame.
Okay.
The one with 10 minutes of fame.
The one with 10 minutes of fame.
Yes.
Because one of us is now famous.
I wouldn't say that, but that briefly famous.
Briefly famous.
In a crowd of 25 people.
There was not just 25 people. There was probably 100 there.
But first, let's do the bad name of the week. So I believe it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, I apologize.
No, I think it is.
Maybe we need to start noting that so that we
Maybe.
For sure. From now on. So we need our drum roll. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that drum roll. Bad name of the week. Oh, I forgot to do the disclaimer.
Oh.
But this one comes from ChatGPT, because let's be honest, we thought we had one and then
We didn't write it down.
No. So, but this was the one that we snickered the most at.
Yes.
Chuckle Funk.
Chuckle Funk.
Chuckle Funk.
Be careful how you say that. Because it might come out of something else.
If you said, no, that's not right. Knuckle Funk.
Yeah, that could be very dirty. Easily. Sorry.
That was supposed to be knuckle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Anyway, so our topics. The first thing that we had was a little this.
It's your birthday today. It's
I love this one.
I think we always to our
I think we might owe it to Renee.
Renee,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, she sent another good one this year, so we'll have to add that to the rotation next year.
Tonight is yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait, so share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today.
How long is it?
That's good. That
That was good. Yeah, it was my birthday this week. Turned 42.
42. So what did we do for your birthday?
We went to dinner
Mm-hmm.
at Whiskey Cake
Delicious.
and ate way too much, spent way too much money.
Yes.
I'm trying not to sneeze.
Uh-oh.
And we,
You could mute your mic.
of course, had the Whiskey Cake. Well, it's one of those, like, you could just, like, feel the tingles.
Did you look at the light? Does that work?
I don't know.
Let's find out if that works.
Anyway.
Continue.
So we went to Whiskey Cake, then we stopped off and we got me a rum cake. There seems to be a theme here for my birthday cake. And then came home and opened presents and had cake. What else did we do?
I don't know, but up to a third of the population can trigger sneezes by looking at a light.
Oh,
But you just looked at one and it didn't trigger you, so
No.
I guess you're not part of that third.
I guess not.
Not special. Sorry, what was the question as I was distracted?
What else did we do?
Well, for your birthday party, did you already say what we did on your actual date of birth?
No.
We chilled out in the house.
Uh-huh.
We had your favorite meal of...
McDonald's.
'cause
McDonald's Big Mac.
You're
I'm loving
it. And
we watched Mary Poppins.
yeah. And why did we watch Mary Poppins? The
Well-
original Mary Poppins.
Yes, the original with Julie Andrews.
Yes.
I found out that that's the movie that my mom watched in the hospital right after I was born.
So there you go.
So I was nearly like just an hour old, and I was watching Julie Andrews sing on Mary Poppins. So
Fun times.
that's my origin story.
Your origin story. That's cool. Origin story. And then you got some nice gifts. Lots of penguin things.
Lots of penguin things.
Mhm.
It was my penguin birthday.
Some very nice wishes from everybody.
Mhm. Yeah, it was very nice. And I also got a bar cart from you,
Mm-hmm.
like a liquor cabinet.
That we opened early.
We did because we were having friends over and it was going to be
Dinner,
useful.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we talked about that last time.
I don't know.
I don't remember either, but it has a cool light on it.
It has lights. You can change the different colors of the lights, and it has a feature where if you're playing music, it will turn the light on and off with the bass.
That's so nerdy.
Drop in a bass.
Drop it a bass.
Yeah,
Yes.
good stuff.
Yeah, so good times. Let's see. Then earlier this week, we also took Fergie for her MRI.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, poor little puppy.
Yeah. So haven't heard officially on that. We used ChatGPT once again to try to explain in layman's terms what the
Yeah, what the
radiologist saw.
radiologist report said, but
yeah, that was not helpful.
yeah, basically, we think there's something there, but we don't know.
Yeah, so a grape something, a grape-sized something under her armpit.
Yes.
So hopefully we find out some good news on that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
They'll have to do some more testing, I think, to see what it is.
And then she was high AF.
She was so high. She couldn't even walk straight.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, her hearing seemed to be more amplified.
Oh yes, because anytime we went over a bump or like
Anytime
a
we did
little-
anything,
Yeah.
she freaked out. Even after we got home, if there was the smallest little bit of noise, she was just like scared to death.
But then when she was just like in chill mode, her tongue was like hanging half.
Yeah.
It was like, just like
It was really funny, like hanging out past her teeth. But just a little bit, just barely.
just a little bit. But
Yeah, she was so high. And her little paws are shaved from the IVs and stuff.
Oh yeah, a couple of bands on
Yeah.
her legs. So.
But after the next morning, she seemed to do okay.
Yep.
She's back to her normal, relatively
Hoppy-
normal self.
Hoppy self.
Yeah, Gimpy.
Like Gimpy.
Gimpy McGimperson.
Yes. Gimpy McGimperson.
She knows we're talking about her.
Ah. Yeah, it was funny the other day when our granddaughter called.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just Fergie.
Uh-huh.
And it was freaking her out because she was like, I hear my name.
But I don't see anybody saying
Yes,
it.
I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, she didn't know how to figure out that it was on the
Yeah.
phone.
It was, the satellite ears were up.
Mm-hmm. It is interesting the things that I'm noticing her notice. Like this morning when I picked her up and she was looking at herself in the mirror, just
Yeah,
with
yeah, that was.
complete, like she was enraptured with her own image.
Yes. In rapture. Let's see, then Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Had a very
Thanksgiving,
pleasant Thanksgiving.
which is your favorite holiday. Did you have a
Oh.
good Thanksgiving?
I loved the Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was good.
Good.
We got to sleep in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
as I recall.
Yep.
I smoked a turkey.
Which was so good.
It was so good. It was even better after, though, which was weird.
Yeah, the day after it got a little bit
Yeah.
smokier.
A little smokier. You made some delicious mashed potatoes.
Mhm. My
Speaking
yam
of-
casserole.
Mashed potatoes.
What?
I'm gonna tell this story.
Okay.
So it seems like every single year for Thanksgiving, no matter how hard we try, somehow we miss something on the list.
Always.
Always. And we thought we had everything this year, but once again, we forgot something.
Yeah.
It was sour cream.
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
So at least this year wasn't like an essential item I could have gone without.
Yeah, but you know, you wanted the sour cream. And I'm glad
It
we got it.
makes the
'cause
potatoes
it
better.
was so much better. Yes, I agree with you. So I decided to truck on over to our local Kroger. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor yet.
Not a sponsor yet. But once they build the HEB, I don't know how much we'll actually. Sorry, Kroger.
Yeah, HEB is better.
Yeah.
Here, everything is better.
Yeah. Oh. And so, if you ever want to see a bunch of grown men in their pajamas speaking angrily on the phone while looking around like they're completely lost,
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving morning is the day to do that.
Yeah.
So many people on there, like, they had their cameras up, and, well, this is all they have. Just... And honestly, getting to the stuff, they were well stocked with most of the things that they
good.
had, and getting to the stuff was fine. But the lines were forever.
Which is surprising. People would wait until Thanksgiving morning to go and buy their stuff.
And mental note, I need to get the forever sound.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Mental note.
Mental note. Let me see if I can find it really quick. But anyway, so while I was standing in the line for that, oh, hey, there's one for 10 hours.
Oh.
Should we play that?
Forever. 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 Forever.
That one's not the 10-hour one. But yeah. Anyway, so I was smart enough not to grab a cart. Because in theory, I think if I don't get a cart, then that is going to
You're gonna buy less?
contain the things that I purchase.
Yes.
And it does, but then it also makes for awkward standing in lines, especially really long lines. Because now I've got, like, I'm balancing, I got some breakfasty pastries, just bite-sized pastries that we could eat. Because they
Yeah.
were out of orange rolls. That was one thing they didn't have. And we like a good orange roll during the Macy's Day Parade.
We do.
And then you were at pumpkin coffee, so I had seen my iced coffee had some pumpkin iced coffee, which ended up not being so great for you.
It was fine. It just
I
wasn't
had it
super
for breakfast
pumpkin.
this morning, though. It wasn't bad.
It's good. It
Yeah.
just wasn't super flavored.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Maybe.
And then my regular iced coffee that I was out of.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sour cream. And I was trying to hold all of these things.
You should have gotten a basket.
I should have gotten
Like just a
basket,
hand
yes.
basket.
And again, I would have been fine had I been able to just walk up. But, you know, everybody was in the self-checkout lines. There were lines just, I mean, it was wrapped around the front.
Yeah.
And lights kept going off. You know, the people were running back and forth just scanning stuff, trying to keep everybody from checking out. So I didn't think I was going to make it. But I did. I made
Yeah,
it.
you
So,
made it back home.
anyway, made it back home. We made our delicious food. Had the aunt and uncle and nephew?
Cousin.
Oh, cousin. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because if she's my aunt and
Yes, then he's the
her
cousin.
son, then he's my
Yes,
cousin.
and nephew would be
Brother.
yes.
Yes.
So like one of Jonathan's children.
Right.
And they brought some ham.
It was really yummy.
Yeah.
And a veggie thing.
Yeah. I hadn't tried
And
that. I
pie.
should have because I like veggies and cheese.
I had a couple pieces. It
Did
was
you?
nice.
Oh yeah, and the pumpkin pie. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you had some of your birthday cake.
Yeah, because it's Thanksgiving. It's the day of overindulging, and my birthday cake was still in the fridge.
I thought calories didn't count on Thanksgiving.
Sure, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I had a slice of pumpkin pie with whipped cream,
Mhm.
and then my birthday cake.
Yes.
It was an odd combination, but it was delicious.
Yes. And we watched football.
We did. We watched
Your
the Cowboys game.
won. Mm-hmm. And then the 49ers won.
Yeah.
And you were a little outnumbered. I mean, we all tried to cheer for the Cowboys.
You all did very good
Yes.
cheering for the Cowboys. I did less good cheering for the Niners.
You did. You were a little consumed with your phone, and I get it. You just watched an entire Cowboys game. Your virtual stomach of football was full.
Yes.
But
you had other people here to support you.
yes, and that was fun. And for the first half, it went really well, and then they left about halftime because it was getting late.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third quarter went off the rails, but then they ended
They
up
ended up
finishing
pulling it
out.
out.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so both football teams won.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pleasant as well. And let's see, was that all the Thanksgiving stuff?
Yeah.
I think that was. I think that was all the Thanksgiving stuff for
And then on Black Friday, I had to go to work for half a day.
you. Oh yeah.
But then I got home early, which was nice. They let us off at like 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we decorated for Christmas.
That's right.
So now we have our Christmas lights up.
Yes. We have, I think, when you look in our garage, the majority of storage is 2 holidays.
Yeah. Which 2 holidays?
Halloween
Which is my favorite.
and Christmas,
Indeed.
which is your second favorite.
There's some just generic fall stuff mixed in there for Thanksgiving.
I think we fit that all into one little box.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, we have some for your holiday too.
Yeah, okay. We do have a little bit of things.
I can buy more
and
Thanksgiving
honestly,
decorations if you
look,
want.
the decorations aren't the big deal. It's the food.
Yeah.
The food, and then for me, I can't tell you how pleasant it was just to veg out on the couch at the beginning of the morning, just cuddle with the puppy,
Mm-hmm.
play some video games,
Yeah.
have my iced coffee, and have absolutely nothing to do. It
Right.
was very pleasant.
Just a very quiet morning.
Yes, I enjoyed it. It was great.
And it didn't take that long. It only took a few hours to do the decorations.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job.
Yeah. We did.
Sorry.
And then yesterday we kind of just vegged out for a while. Same thing. But
Well, we did go we went to Target
oh, we did go to Target. Yeah.
on Black Friday, the new Target, which was very nice.
It is very nice.
I highly suggest. Well, I mean, we usually don't kind of give away where exactly we live,
Well,
but
it
there's a
was
new
just-
Target in Prosper.
Yes. So we drove up there.
And it was very busy because, again, it's still Black Friday. It's the weekend of, Black Friday. So busiest I've seen a Target, for sure.
Yes.
But they had their changing room, which had plenty of, it was big and spacious and plenty of seating areas for
Yes.
husbands. Oh, man, that was so nice.
Just for husbands? You don't think husbands try on clothes and wives need to sit?
No.
It's a little sexist.
That's sexist.
I'm just teasing. No, it was nice though. They had like the changing rooms all along one side of a long hallway, and along the other side they had little chairs and kind of coffee table type things, so you could just kind of sit there and chill out. It was a very, very nice Walmart.
Yes.
Not Walmart, Target.
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 Oui.
Oui.
And not only that, but the carts had not one, but dos for our Spanish-speaking friends, cup holders.
Yes, they had 2 cup holders and a phone slot.
Yes. So, man.
I'm sad we didn't go to Starbucks when we first got there to get
Yeah.
coffee for our cup
I
holders.
guess that we'll have to put that on the list next time we go.
Yes.
The cookies we got there, though, however,
Yeah.
fairly disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Well, actually, I guess half of them were fine.
Yeah. We have a Christmas cookie jar, so we needed cookies to put in there.
We need it.
Yes. Hey, I gave you the option of not putting it out, and you said, no, let's put it out.
Well, it's because it's your penguin cookie jar.
Okay, well, then that means it needs cookies, because
it-
he's a
it
hungry
needs-
penguin
it
without
is.
them.
Okay. Anyway.
We can't have a hungry penguin.
No.
Anyway, so we bought some cookies from, like, their little bakery thing. The gingerbread ones were delicious. The chocolate chip cookie, not so much.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just very bland and dry, and
Yeah.
ugh.
And we got 2 wreaths. 2 new wreaths.
Yes.
And tried a little bit of an experiment on our little landing to put little
Yeah, we have, like, a
wreaths up there.
stair railing?
And what is that called? Catwalk.
A catwalk,
There's
yes.
a catwalk.
And it has 3 cutouts, and so we put a wreath in each one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks nice.
That catwalk is one of the things I remember first when we came to this house, because I was standing up there thinking, wow, I have never seen a house this big.
Mm-hmm.
And to even think about living here is insane.
Yeah.
And then I watched the cat that lived here drag its ass
Yes.
across the carpet.
Hey, that ass drag was worth $10,000.
It was.
So
I was able
I'm
to
not
use
going to
that.
complain too much because we told them we're not going to pay full price and then replace the carpet because your cat just rubbed his butt all over it. So give us a discount, and they did.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm
of
sure
course,
they had seen
they
their cat
got
do
the
that.
last laugh because the house was sinking, but
Yeah. Tomato, tomato.
yeah. Anyway, so I think that looks really nice.
Yeah.
We got the Christmas lights all set up digitally, so we can just turn them on and off with our voice, which is cool.
Yes.
So yeah, I was a little sore the next day just from hauling boxes back and forth. but,
Yeah.
I mean, I get sore sleeping, as we discussed, I think. In
So
the
do I,
last one.
yes.
Yeah. So that's where we're at these days.
So then yesterday, after Target and everything else, we went to a comedy show. Who did we see?
We did. We went and saw Aristotle Athari, right?
Yes.
You may know him from SNL.
Mm-hmm.
He did the very funny, like, what was it, Chucklebot 3000 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
What
And then
was his
also
name?
the what's his name? I don't remember what the name of the character was, but he's like, give me one word.
Carlo?
Oh yeah, Carlo. Yeah,
Maybe.
Carlo.
Let's see if I can find it, because yeah, you'll know. Anyway,
One word.
it is Carlo, right?
Yeah.
One word. Give me one word. Let's see. It is indeed Angelo.
Angelo.
We were off. on
Well, it's still
Angelo.
funny.
Yeah.
At
And
the
it was
comedy
a
show, though.
laughing Tosh here.
Ah.
Can't believe we're
Hello, everybody. Can I get a one word?
Can I get a one word?
Go ahead, Lance.
Oh, okay. Bicycle.
Say for me.
Say for me.
Bicycle.
Say for me.
Bicycle.
Bar malas. If I love to me like this, another time like that. If I ever say that man to me like this tonight.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for this. Yeah, so we went and saw him. There was a couple of openers as well. They did a good job. I don't remember their names though.
I don't either.
But what happened at the comedy show?
Well, so I have a penchant for wearing somewhat loud shirts,
Yes.
Hawaiian shirts. It's a thing now. And I chose yesterday to wear my pink flamingo one.
Mm-hmm. Which is hot pink.
Yeah.
It's like a flamingo bowling shirt.
Now, we got to the venue a tad bit early. Had to wait to be let in. But then once, we got in line, it didn't seem like there was going to be a lot of people. That ended up being pretty packed, I think.
Yeah.
But we were about third, fourth in line. Anyway, they sat us in the very front.
Very center front row.
And when she said, "Hey, is this okay?" I'm like, "Is this okay, Becky? Because you know what happens to people in the front."
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, "Oh no, let's sit here. I think it'll be fun." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, sorry.
So
about that.
so we sat in the front, and I think was it
It was the second opener. He commented on your shirt.
yeah, he was like,
Headliner's gonna love you.
yes, and then I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. So sure enough, when the headliner comes out, he starts doing his crowd work of like asking people, what their names are, what they do for a living.
Right. So one guy was the special forces guy, so he chose not to bring him on stage. Then he hit me, and I was like, if I say, "Oh, I'm a technical specialist or a cloud solution architect," he's not going to know what that is.
Right. So you just said you're.
So I
you
said,
do
"I'm a
computers."
computer guy."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's like, "All right, well let's move on then," because
Yeah.
computers boring. Went to the next guy. I don't remember what he did. Do you remember what he did?
No, I don't remember, but he was funny
Yeah, so they called him up on stage, and he decided,
to mock the comedian.
and so I was like, "Oh, hey, I am, I'm free now." Right?
Yes.
I at least got off the hook there. But yeah, the shtick that Aristotle was doing was that he came out in like a broken arm.
Like in a cast with his arm
Yeah.
suspended up on like a little brace.
And his eye had a bandage over the top
Yeah.
of it. So when he came up, he like kind of just scooted gingerly up the stairs to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy came up and did the exact same thing. And
Yeah.
then when he came up and stood by him, he
Put his arm up.
yeah, the opposite arm, and then held the microphone. So he started, just like totally
Full on mocking him, yeah.
Started,
Which
so
was
then-
funny.
It was funny, but then he was like, "No, you go sit down."
Yeah.
So then he's like, "Okay, computers, is that what
Yeah,
he called
he
me?
called you computers.
Computers, come up here." So I was like, "Oh man, I didn't get out of it." So needless to say, I was part of the comedy act for a
Yeah.
good 10 minutes. If not
Was it
more.
only 10 minutes? I thought it was a little longer.
I don't know, because initially I got up there and, the set was, at least in his little notebook that we were doing, right? It was 5-minute set and then went to 10-minute set.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then, there was all the stuff in between there.
Right,
like
that slows it down, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny though, and you held your own. I was impressed.
Well, I thank you. I tried. I wanted to say to me.
I wonder what he would have done if he would have said
Yeah.
that. Say for me?
Say to me.
But yeah, you even got compliments on the way out from
I did.
audience members.
It was very nice. There
Yeah.
was a lot of, and I had to apologize to the person that I had to mock in the
Yes,
crowd.
one of the things was you had to pick somebody out and make fun of them.
Exactly. Yep.
She had it coming though. She even told us that her husband told her that was going to happen when they went.
Because she was wearing a Viking sweatshirt.
Yes, in Cowboys country, you just don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to get made fun of.
I did defend her somewhat though when they I was supposed to ask what her job was, and she was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, the entire crowd groaned at that because they're like,
'cause
"Oh
they were
no,
like,
don't
he's
make
gotta
fun of
make fun
that."
of the stay-at-home. So I chose instead to redirect and said, "Can I do the special forces guy instead?"
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier to make fun of that for sure.
So that got a chuckle,
Mm-hmm.
a guffaw,
A guffaw.
if you will. You were kind enough to take a couple pictures.
Yeah.
I don't think we could take videos in the venue though. So.
No, I don't even know if I was supposed to take pictures or not, but I did because I could not. But I was very, sneaky about it. Didn't want to get caught and get in trouble.
Mhm. So I'm just snickering because I looked at the show notes to see what was that. You had added something.
Yeah, I did. I did. So we got new
That is funny,
phones, and
yes.
so in the list you said new phones, so I put who dis because that's what you say.
Anyway, so with
New
the
phone who dis.
It's true. It's true. So with the comedy show, I got my 10 minutes of fame out there. It was
And I
fun.
posted it and tagged you on the Instagram,
Oh, and then he liked
and
it.
he liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
So that
nice
means
of
he
him.
saw the
So,
post.
yeah. It very enjoyable though. He did great. The people before them did really good
Mm-hmm.
too. Oh, the third comic made fun of my shirt too. Said he came, remember, in the loud shirt.
Oh,
he
yeah,
thought
yeah,
he came
yeah.
in the loudest shirt, and then he saw me. And
He seriously just looked like Italy.
yeah.
His shirt was like the Italian flag, but yeah.
So anyway, fun times those were. So yeah, new phones.
New phones.
Finally, thanks to a Black Friday sale, we finally broke down and got the 2 version past the old versions that we had of the.
Yeah, we had a
Google
5, and
Pixel.
now we've
Yeah.
got 7A.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be nice.
Now we're going through the fun stuff with those, trying to get it all set
Get everything
up
transferred over and set up. I got pretty much all my stuff, but there's one that I can't do without the IT guy at work. So that's a little annoying.
And I just noticed that half of my stuff isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to go through all that.
Oh, jeez.
Probably tomorrow, so I got to keep the old phone around anyway. But
Yeah, I'm going to take my old phone with me to work tomorrow just in case.
it's a good idea.
Thanks.
But you'll have to have
Cool,
it on the
subscribe.
Wi-Fi. Do you have it on Wi-Fi?
I can sign it to the Wi-Fi
Yeah.
if
Okay.
I need
You
to.
will have to have it on Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And so that was our fun week.
Yeah.
Apologies, because today was supposed to be the Pink concert. It's been rescheduled
Yeah.
to
an unknown date.
unidentified date. So,
I know. That makes me sad.
So sorry about that.
Oh.
We'll get there eventually. And now we've got the holidays to look forward to.
Yeah.
Back to work
A
tomorrow.
couple holiday parties that we've already been invited to.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And some baking that's going to have to happen for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
You're going to be very disappointed about the baking, I'm sure.
Oh, terribly disappointed. I hate to bake. Just kidding. If you can't tell, I'm being very sarcastic. I love baking.
Yeah. And so I honestly, I think that's all we had on our list today, right?
Yeah.
So we're almost there. We're a little short, but considering that we've gone over a couple of minutes the past couple.
Yeah,
shows.
last time was a little bit longer
Yeah,
because of
mhm,
Thanksgiving.
mhm.
Yeah.
And I've used up all my comedic chops as of yesterday. So
Oh, you burned them all up
I
at the
did.
comedy show.
that's
huh?
right. There's nothing left.
Well, I don't
I
believe
need to
that,
go
but
back
okay.
and hibernate.
Go back and hibernate,
Yep.
refuel and
That's right.
recharge.
Mhm.
Go into your bear cave.
That's right. Bear cave. Probably sounds like a bear cave when I snore.
Probably.
Yeah.
Between the two of us.
Anyway, that's all for today, Dink Nation.
Until next time, keep
dinking
dinking around.